Hello, all you awesome people. Welcome back to Geek Visions Entertainment. And this is our Let's Play of Dragon Age The Veilguard. I'm a host as always, Hoover. Let me turn in goddamn on volume down. And we are back with episode, what's this? 39 of Dragon Age The Veilguard. My goodness, we are going through. As you see, I it's kind of got me in a chokehold right now. I feel the end is approaching. I feel the end. I feel we're getting ever closer to the end. So I'm here pulling a damn double on this one. In the last episode, we did a couple hangouts with some people. We helped out Laura, talked to her brother. What else did we do? We fought another damn dragon. So that was fun. And then we did Tasha's mission, where the Dragon King finally came out. I did look at the footage, and in the mission before that one, Rook and Tosh did talk pretty extensively about the Dragon King. So they did get mentioned beforehand. So I take that. I take that L. I step back. I admit, I missed that. I forgot about that one. But I still feel like there should have been a quest after that one, but before this one, where we really finally crossed paths with the Dragon King. But hey, that's what we got. So her mom got offed. Well, we defeated the Dragon King, and that was their final quest. So they're all done. As you see, we have the Hero of the Veilguard status achieved. They got a new outfit where they got the barefoot with the toes out. And I swear to God, they made their arms smaller, which I don't like. So, yeah, there you go. So that's two companions we now have whose quests are done. Everybody else still has theirs ongoing. I feel like we are almost there with a few people though. Notably like Lucanus and Davrins, I feel like are further ahead. I feel like Emmerich is kind of just getting started, and Belarus has just been very progressing very slowly. I feel as compared to some of the other ones, because she's in a very early one too. Like Nev's makes sense because Nev left for a little bit, and she's hardened, so it makes sense to her just taking a little longer. But Belara's like one of the first people, and hers hasn't even come around yet. So it's weird that hers hasn't popped off just yet. But anywho, so because that mission went on for so very long, we didn't finish up the rest of our stuff we had. We had Emmerich's arrangements, and then we also had Nev's keep a light on. So we're gonna handle those this episode. Um, I think we're gonna open ourselves up to a little bit more faction region stuff next episode. I think in this episode we'll do these two. She just gave me that when his just popped up, and his is a quest, so it's gonna be a minute. So I think after we do this, we'll pretty much do both of these story missions. Like I said, I feel like both of these are just gonna set up for the next big thing, so I don't think they'll be too large or take up or move us forward in the story too much. But yeah, but let's talk to Balara first. This is probably the next step in her quest line, so good. Like I said, it's progressing very slowly.
Oh, that's not good. Not even a little bit. Rook, we have to go. We might already be too late.
Slow down. What's happening?
The artifact. Remember how I told you that I'd know if they started another ritual? They did, and it's big. Really, really big. Arlethan big, maybe.
You sure?
Completely. Nothing else explains that resonance.
Like I said before, Belara, we stop Syrian however we have to.
The resonance just happened. We might still be able to stop them.
Might isn't good enough.
If we catch them early enough, before they've had a chance to align the crystals.
And if they've had the chance?
These rituals need an anchor with a physical body, so not a spirit or whatever Anaris is, which means Syrian.
I was gonna say, it's probably him.
And there's only one way to free an anchor.
Then let's not waste any time.
Alright, cool. So we do, in fact, have the next step for Balara's quest, through the shadows. So we will hold off on that. So let's go. World. I'm already heading down here. Let's head to this first. Gimme Rick. Okay, I did say we're gonna mix some things up a little bit. I'll not just go take a warrior. Let's grab who have a 9? They talked a little bit last time. I feel like very early I paired the two of them together quite well. They've been had a lot of stuff off camera. Should we go Harding or should we go that way? Let's take Harding. Let's take Harding. I feel like I'll never take her out. She's my boo, and I never take her out. Which way is the way to get to all the people? They over here. Turn that in, and he is down there. Okay. Not that it matters. They probably never even talk too much.
We finished off a whole group of skeletons.
Interesting that they banded together.
It availed them not.
We've traced several disappearances to an unusual possession.
It seeks fear. Cut it down.
A possessed dragon. We must find why its body was entombed here.
Odric will assist.
Of course. Let
More damn hauntings.
us consult our librarian friend tonight.
God damn, how many of these?
Greetings.
Can't rank up. Yeah, I'll sell y'all shit. Haven't been here in a minute. Hey, that jumped them up to excellent. Damn, y'all got shit. Y'all know I don't wear any of that. Oh, I do like this. You can take up to 25. You can take up to only 25% of your maximum health as damage from a single hit. Pull that up. I do like that. That's the all defense for me. And then, yeah, no offense, but all y'all style is
Victory
trash.
to the living.
I feel like the only good faction with like good gear is the Crows. And like that shit. The Veil Jumper stuff is okay. I don't like the whole thing of like bare feet with the toes out. I don't like none of that shit. It just seems extremely just inconvenient. Like, it doesn't matter walking on all these rocks. If you just got bare foot, the sole of your foot just scraping along all these rocks. How the hell are you supposed to fight through that? The Shadow Dragon stuff is okay. But yeah, like the Mournwatch and the Lords of Fortune, their shit is terrible. Oh fuck, Mayford here too. And returns to the Memorial Gardens of the Grand Necropolis, where he reveals a secret ambition that will change his life forever. Another outing with Emmerich.
Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
Did I miss something?
Since we're here to gather flowers for the dead, I thought I'd teach Manfred some plant names. But I just caught him attempting to wade into a rose bush.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Emmerich, how could you stay annoyed at that face? Skull.
Oh, Manfred. Whatever will happen to you if I pass on?
If?
Ah, there's something I'd like to talk about.
Oh, he's died.
Do you know what a lich is,
He got Kipper
Rook?
syndrome.
Doesn't
He's
ring
like
a bell.
Got a spirit
A
attached.
lich is a mage transformed into one of the undead while retaining their true, original consciousness. The idea fascinated me when I was younger. For years, I researched and experimented, spoke with spirits and mages. Then, eventually, I found them.
Who?
The Lich Lords of the Grand Necropolis. Necromancers before me who'd transformed themselves into true living dead.
Fucking zombie necromancers? Yeah, nothing about that sounds good.
You think that's good?
I was their first living petitioner in some time. The Liches are the great protectors of the necropolis, bulwarks against forces that threaten creation. After years of tests and rituals, they granted me my desire, the right to attempt lichdom.
Well, that makes you happy.
If that's what you want.
I'd anticipated more surprise.
Emmerich, you live in a haunted necropolis.
Lichdom is an incredible honor. Immortality, prestige, the most hallowed ranks of the Watchers, as well as a chance to be of service past my allotted years. But there are considerations. Come,
So trying to be a
we
lich
have
king.
flowers to gather for the dead.
Okay, but I've got questions.
Cyberpunk 2077 taught me anything. I was gonna call him Frederick. Damn, why am I blanking on your name right now, Emmerich? It's that who even wants to live forever?
Blue creepvine.
It's not a good
This will do nicely.
Emmerich, aren't most undead just random spirits inside corpses?
Liches are different. It wouldn't be a spirit acting in my name. My true consciousness would be housed in my departed flesh.
How?
The Order must keep some secrets. Moon blossoms, famed in verse and song.
Smells like perfume. Do liches have a sense of smell?
I've been told that while some of my senses will dull, others will become available. Other than that, I can't say if the flowers would still hold their bloom for me. Lichdom serves a purpose. There are dark things in creation, threats to both our world and the Fade. The Liches of the Necropolis have the insight and the abilities to oppose them.
And you're joining them when?
Certain elements have held me back.
Like you still being alive?
There's no ready instructions for Lichdom. The steps must be discovered on one's own over years to be fully understood.
Does the spell to become a lich kill you, or do you have to?
No, mercifully, that falls to another Watcher. After my death, my soul will be drawn back into my body instead of moving on to whatever lies beyond.
Alright. So let me take this off. Not that. There we go.
So, what's holding you back from Lichdom?
Even with all my preparations, there's a chance I could die permanently during the rites. What cowardice! The promise of immortality, an end to all my fears, and the final veil stays my hand.
That's reasonable. Lots of people are afraid of dying.
Is it? When it keeps me from what I most desire? Traditionally, candidates for Lichdom face one final sifting of the soul. If they avoid it, you saw my old colleague.
Hezenkos? She's a lich.
A half-lich, though that hasn't diminished her powers. Until I stop her plans, I won't possess the peace of mind for Lichdom. Why don't you select the next flowers, Rook?
Sure. So, what's a half-lich
I was gonna ask that same question.
Johanna attempted the rites of Lichdom and failed. Stuck in her in-between state, she is supremely dangerous, but can't learn any new magic.
No wonder Hezenkos was shouting so much.
Oh, she's always been that way.
What about the sifting of a soul that Hezenkos avoided?
The spirits of the necropolis judge whether a candidate is worthy of the power and responsibility of Lichdom.
How'd she become a lich without it?
I shared some knowledge when we were colleagues. She apparently put together more than I knew. It would be just like her to skip the rituals, the cleansings, the preparations of the soul.
For a watcher, Hezenkos is pretty harsh on spirits.
We made allowances because of her discoveries. Too many. Spirits are not things to be disposed of.
You really care about them.
They're so susceptible to the world's whims, Rook. Some spirits are dangerous, but how quickly most respond to a bit of kindness or care, or simple attempt to understand.
It is very interesting to get this perspective on things, because typically it's like, oh yeah, I want to be immortal so I can live forever and rule the world, and dude's just like, yeah, you know, I just don't want to die, and I hear there's these things going on, and most importantly, he puts it in the perspective of like,
I can't condemn Johanna for attempting Lichdom. That freedom from mortality, that divorce from fear.
yeah, see,
And of course, time to read all of one's books.
Of course.
But how she's abused her abilities. Are my intentions enough to fare better?
Worrying's a good sign.
yeah, it's like typically you see like the immortality angle used for like bad guys. They want to live forever so they can rule the world or dominate. You know, like Vandal Savage and like you know, Dracula and shit. But dude's just like, yeah, you know, I just kind of don't want to die, and you know, I just want more time to read all my books. That's it. That's the only reason I will live forever. And they talk about how like the lynches defend the necropolis. So even within all of it, he still want to be like, he want to be loyal. He want to be loyal to the set.
We have
Loyal to the
enough
soil.
flowers. There's something I'd like to show you.
And just getting this perspective on the necromancy angle.
Here we are.
Oh, so these flowers are
It's very
for-
cool.
Yes. If you could place them on the graves, please.
Like, obviously, Dorian was a necromancer in Inquisition, but he never talked about, like, you know, truly being a necromancer and what it about him that, like, appealed to him. It was just
In
his
memory
class.
of Rupert and Eleanor of Volcarin.
Oh, these are his
They
parents.
walk eternity hand in hand.
After I became a watcher, I erected a proper shrine to my parents. When I come to talk, I like to think they listen. Well, don't be shy. Introduce yourself.
Okay. Hi, my name is Rook. I'm your
Rook.
son's boss.
It's a pleasure.
Flirted with them a couple times.
Do you remember your parents?
Some memories are bright. Others are akin to those dim early morning dreams one gets sometimes. Lately, I wondered what they'd think of our current course, the choices ahead.
Your lichdom.
What would they have wanted me to be?
I can tell you what I think they'd want you to be.
What's that?
Happy. You could always speak with your folks, couldn't you?
My parents last saw me as a boy. By the time I mastered my corpse whispering, I was a man.
That's what I have no idea.
If I woke them, there might be a flash of recognition, or... Besides, if I speak to too many other spirits, Manfred might grow jealous.
Can't have that.
He'd be impossible, I agree.
His outings might be my favorite ones. Like, I can see why he's kind of universally like the best romance. Emmerich reflected on his desire for lichdom and the dangers he'd face becoming a lynch, while gathering flowers in the Grand Necropolis' gardens. Placing a bouquet on his parents' graves, the senior necromancer mulled over his past, future, and grateful to have company. Well, glad to be of service. Is that haunting here? Probably not. They all seem to be like in different areas, in different spots. It don't look like it. Where is it? Oh, it's in the wetlands, which we gotta go back to anyway for this. We'll handle that in the faction episode or whatnot. For now, who was the other person? Who's next? Oh, is this how we...
What do we have here?
Frost blown dark before the dawn. Sightless gulf of endless sleep. No sound murmurs through the mind. Nothing turns within the deep.
It's a meditative puzzle on the echoes of our actions.
You know the solution?
It needs to be discovered if it's to have any meaning.
All right.
Okay, so let's...
Certainly.
Okay, it's one of the chase it and follow it things. Where'd it go? Son of a bitch.
I can assist.
Fire on the sands above, stirs beneath and plains and sky. Inspect flocking golden vaults, shepherds wake and red hawks cry. Did it leave already? Because I did not see where it went. Oh. Yeah. Bitch ain't nothing here. I think it's going this way. Laughing youths in noonday shade. Clasp the harvest hand in hand. Find the shrouded lover's kiss. Pluck the lily from the land.
At once. have a question, Harding, if you don't mind my asking.
Hold on, we're starting with a puzzle.
As your de facto physician,
Rise now, the evening star. Counterweight to hail desire. Feel the old year's clutching toll. Mark up the banking of the fire.
have you and Rook had any more difficulties with touch?
The skin thing? It's been going good. I'm gaining more control every day.
Wonderful to hear.
And there's loads of ways around it anyway. With a little imagination.
You've put thought into that?
Yeah, right. Shouldn't let the information to me. Death's new bounty blooms awake, wrapped in silken morning sights. Golden is your newfound birth, flame eternal in your eyes.
I'm not a child. I'm just...
Ah, that opened up something.
Now, where were we?
Now I gotta remember
Oh,
where the hell
right.
this thing was.
Rick. I'm not a child. I'm just short. You don't spend summers hanging around Ferelden Barns without learning some tricks.
How informative.
Damn, girl a freak. Oh fuck! I hope I'm not getting sick. I've been fucking sniffling and coughing this all damn time. Organ jar, gross. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that shit said Ogren jar for a minute. I was like, what the fuck? Not my boy. He can't take my boy. Alright, head on over to Docktown. Because Nev is here. And I guess she's being the last one. I guess we can do the, actually, no, I want to do the Inquisitor thing last. That's what I'm most excited about. What should we? Okay, well, if we're going to do that, let's go to Treviso first. For the love of money. For the love of Treviso.
Rook stopped the Entente, took down their comic maker.
I did.
He did your job for you. He's a hero.
Because you
Just a meddling busybody. One who stirred up the butcher's Entente.
Hey, over there? Oh yeah, that's him. That's him right there. What's good, y'all? What's going down?
I can't believe you're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacobus.
Yeah,
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Entente from...
Jacobus.
No. I'm not going to stand around and listen to this. I'll see you later.
Okay, I like this. This has been an underlying thing in the Treviso story.
Well, now that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Antam and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows where the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the Butcher and privileged information on the gods.
A chance to find your gods and to free the city. A prize for both our causes.
Exactly. I don't know why this motherfucker keep talking like I ain't from here. Boy, you better recognize.
We need both. If we're strong, we can stand against anyone.
Someone else seems to think so. The contact knows the city and the Antam.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
The bookkeepers can bookkeep when the meeting is done.
When and where do we meet?
They'll be in the market.
And they asked for me, not you or Viago.
You helped this city, and you're helping all of Thedas. You've earned respect.
We just don't know from whom.
I'm trying not to get too excited, but okay. So like, Shadow Dragons have Dorian, right? Throwback character. Lords of Fortune got Isabella, right? Throwback character. The Veil Jumpers had Morrigan, right? Throwback character. the Grey Wardens have had anybody, but I feel like they kind of intentionally did that because the only people you could have attached to that are too damn big, or because the save file stuff doesn't cross over, they can't really have them because it'd have to be the hero of Ferelden, Alistair, Loghain, Shroud, Carver, Bethany. It would have to be somebody like that, or anybody from fucking. I guess they could have went with somebody from like Awakening, like Nathaniel or Ogren or something like that. But I think people still be kind of upset if it wasn't one of them, and because you can't do the same thing, it couldn't be one of them. I don't think that the Grand Necropolis could have anybody because there's nobody we know who is in the Moonwatch or is a necromancer besides Dorian, and he's attached to the Shadow Dragons. The point I'm making is, could this contact possibly be another flashback throwback character? And there's only one person we know with an attachment to the crows. Is this Zevran?
There's really no clue who it is.
They're foolish enough to think crows are reliable. That's a clue about their worth.
They promise help.
So do you when you're not killing each other. Treviso deserves better.
It's getting the best.
That has yet to be proven.
Man, let's shut this nigga up.
What about the human help the Anton was getting? You have any leads on that?
We continue what you started. The other Talons are turning over every stone.
You trust them? Not even your first Talon is safe from your infighting.
We are all Antivan crows.
And yet those of us sworn to Treviso are beneath you.
Hypothetically, what if I'm walking into an ambush?
I would prepare for one.
Not everything is an adder in the wardrobe.
I said to prepare. I didn't say not to go.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
We fight for everyone. And the chance to strike at the gods at the Anton? It's worth the risk. Good luck, Rook. See what this mysterious informant can give us. The meeting is in the market, Rook.
They implied you can't miss them.
Try not to damage anything.
Shut up. I'll do these, I'll hit these exclamation marks when I come back with the intent of doing side quests. For now, though, we'll just visit this contact.
Look, I keep my stores full.
Surprised to see. I'm excited to see who this is. I'm also prepared to be disappointed that it's not Zevran. I know that's a little bit of just me hoping, maybe a little too much. Oh, tricky for Lucanus. I know everybody only got like one gift. Ooh, Antigua theme feels like home.
Good luck with your contracts.
Thank you. Nothing's that Jacobus. Oh, I should probably track this.
An unknown contact? Doesn't this feel like a trap?
Bold to try to trap a crow fighting the gods. I'm at least curious. If our informant actually knows where Elganon and Gillenane are performing their next ritual, it's worth the risk.
Good to see a unblighted.
Tell me if I'm prying, Harding, but do you feel any remnant of the Titan's shade?
Oh, no. Well, maybe. Yes? It's complicated.
Would you care to talk about it?
I think the Shade was a splinter of the Titans that recognized me as home. She brought the horrors of our past. But the anger was mine. And now I know and feel things I didn't before.
But not as a separate entity.
Exactly. And hey, thanks for asking.
What sounds good today?
Absolutely nothing. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with that shit. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, this is part of that live service shit.
Okay. Yargo and Taya said our informant is somewhere in the market. Let's find them. I just hope their supposed information about the god's location is actually true.
Oh, okay, this is like an actual quest. Again, I hope I don't get screwed over here. If this is an actual quest, I should probably. Who's in here? Anton? I should probably roll with the two people who like to kill Anton. Well, of course, I go here, and then it's literally just a conversation, and that's it.
Rook, I presume.
What?
The Butcher.
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please. So tense. I promise, I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered on town flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation. But not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The Jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged.
I might have to adjust my
Such
color
purity
settings.
in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
Shadows are a little too heavy. Should I do it now? No, I can't. Cause you could do that to take pictures. That's cool.
Everyone loves Treviso. Doesn't mean you get to conquer it.
That explains why the streets crawl with undeserving cattle. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different. You crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city. And you want a secret from me.
Yeah, well, shit from you, boy.
You knew I was coming. Cut to the chase and tell me where the gods want their ritual.
The gods, they give strength.
This man's just
But all they ask in return is everything.
I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers.
They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city!
So... you live in a casino. Let's make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
Look, get up! What the fuck are you doing? Bro, just making us look bad out here. Boy, go get your ass up the floor.
And he's handing himself all to the blight. Finish them off. We need to go after the Butcher.
Yeah, this is very interesting. Fucking pet the cat right there.
Butcher wants me to prove I'm crow enough to be worthy of Treviso. That's what's happening?
I thought he was given into whatever the gods were doing.
Okay, this is a bit more involved than I thought it was. I wish
Everyone's acting like normal. Like the Butcher hasn't gone nuts.
Let me see if I can do that right now, actually. I think it's very interesting that, is it brightest that I want? Contrast?
They're on, Tom. They don't ask questions.
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
I wish it was a little bit more, cause the last time we did anything with the Butcher was a long ass time ago. I'm talking like my first trips here to Treviso.
I see what you need. You deserve it.
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
Cause we did the thing when we saved Jacobus and we dealt with the comic master. That's like the last time I really heard of the Butcher.
Not abandon you to the traitors who gave you to me.
And the fact that it's coming back around now after such a long day of time.
There's the Butcher.
Okay,
he's a Reaver and fighting his own Antom.
That thing cannot answer questions.
We have to hope he's still in there.
This is very interesting. This whole angle of like, oh hey, they want to tell, they want me to give in, and I can, but if I do, you know, how the fuck we get over there? Goddamn map lying to me and shit.
Ready when you are.
I see you, Rook, and I see the ritual. Match me, fight me, win this city. This is the power the gods give.
Butcher, where is the ritual?
So beautiful, but not like Treviso.
Oh, so I freaking breathe fire too?
Final ritual, you said cool.
There's nothing left of him.
I see Tearstone Island! The ritual! Tearstone Island!
You already know what's coming.
He's gone. And he named the ritual site. Tearstone Island.
The Butcher kept his word.
He got the death he wanted. Good trade, I guess. And he gave us the information we came for.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
Why are you flanked by Antom?
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation. The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it.
Godless traitor! You weren't powerless against the Butcher, you were working with him!
I don't expect you to understand this, but sometimes governance means not showing your entire hand.
You sold the crows out to the Antom!
I kept Treviso safe, protected. Unlike you crows, I had to think ahead. You know what the Antam did elsewhere in Antiva, and in every other city they occupied. You and your troop of fools would have gladly provoked the Antam to slaughter. I gave them the crows, so they would not take the rest of the city. I gave them an inch, so they would not take a mile.
Sounds like it's a very convenient excuse.
Rationalize it however you want. Weight the scales so they tip in your favor. You're still a traitor who gave up on the fight and gave up on us. You didn't prevent a slaughter, you just postponed it.
If you hadn't killed the butcher,
someone else would have. He decided he wasn't their pawn anymore. The gods would have killed him. And then you would be ruled by someone much, much worse.
You should have been a politician, Rook. Instead of wasting your talents with that gang of circus rejects. But this city is mine. We need a real leader. You know who else wants a leader? The Antam. And if someone plays the role they want, they are very accepting. They also understand that bringing order to Treviso requires the purging of disruptive elements that cause nothing but chaos.
Damn it! Well, I don't need his eyes open. You know, I put the glasses over him.
So go to Tearstone Island. Have your little showdown with the gods, fight your pointless battle, and leave the city to me.
Wow, I'm so shocked.
It makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The other officials, of course, know nothing.
Of course. I'm surprised they even remember the governor's name.
I take it you heard? The butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking. And the Antam fell in line?
Eventually is apparently playing the role they want.
The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
The lectures, the insults, eventually made sure all we saw was a hopped-up bureaucrat who was jealous that Treviso loves the crows. And because everyone knows we crows rule Antiva, we missed who actually does.
Yes, but you have forced them into the open.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Ivenchi all along. They think they have the power in the Antam, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Ivenchi will be hiding, so we will hound their Antam and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
Eventually keeps talking about restoring order and rebuilding Treviso. But what then?
I believe the good governor's plan was to risk the city to try and claim the nation. If the Antam beheaded the crows, who would merchant princes hire? Who would invaders fear?
As if the Antam would fill that role. This was a bookkeeper's angry grab at power.
When eventually left, they made it sound like they were planning something.
I suspect it will be about restoring order as they see it, and that the crows will be first on their list.
Whatever the good governor's intent, we'll end it.
You're not concerned the gods will send the Antam more support?
The gods might come for us, but they're coming for everyone. I believe you are crafting the answer to that, and we will help as we can.
We'll stop eventually.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Eventually confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgarnon and Gillenane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Ivenchi.
You are a crow, and you have suffered the governor's treachery. You should be here when we stop them.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
For the love of Treviso, the Black Corrupted Butcher revealed Tearstone Island as the location of the god's next ritual. He is dead, but Governor Evinci declared himself the one who has betrayed Treviso to the Anton. Now Evinci controls the Anton, and the Crows must fight harder than ever to dispose the corrupt governor. This is my... yeah, this is mine. Sweet. Alright. Well, with that done, let's go on and head on over to Docktown, so we can meet up with Nev and the Inquisitor. If I could just grab her right now. Where's the damn thing? Who else are we pretty low with? I forgot. It's Nev. Tosh. Let's take the Lovebirds. Okay, before we head there. There are definitely more canned house around if they started bringing more messages to the shop. I think we read that one already. Why are you so violent? Hey, yo. That did not sound like a pained moan. That sounded like a moan of pleasure.
Either move crates for the shady mages, or you're living in this rotting hut.
You to remember the fallen? Allow me. The lights are magical and require a mage's touch.
What the hell are you doing here? What the fuck is this?
A light for Hector. For Lorelei. For all shadow dragons.
Those we have lost. Those we may still lose.
For the fallen of Minrathous.
In the long hours of the night, when hope has abandoned me, I will see the stars and know your light remains.
Yeah, just gotta hammer this home. That's my fault, huh?
May you shine bright in our memory.
Always cherished.
Never forgotten.
Oh, they gave me some Shadow Dragon strength, though. And a Nev bond increase. I didn't even know this was here, whatever the hell this was. Nev has a personal errand in Dogtown, but she wouldn't mind the company. I feel like she, liked the other guy's company a little better, a little bit more than mine.
The Minrathous Wall of Light.
These lights, they're to remember the dead?
Unless the family lacks mages to keep them lit. Or the money for one. Then you're left in the dark. To Vintir's subtlety. This was Brahms.
Rana's our partner.
His light was out when I got here.
Leviathan orb?
I should have been back sooner.
You're here now. That counts.
Not till I finish this. I'm stopping Aelia.
Looks like we had the same idea.
Rana.
He read serials between assignments. Romance. The last one ended on a cliffhanger. He was sure he knew the ending. I never checked if he was right.
I'm sure you could find the final chapters.
I know. I'm not sure I want to.
Pretending it ends well. We can give him that.
You're not the only one chasing Aelia. I've tracked some of her followers. They aren't quick to talk. Most said I'd be saved soon. But I did get the name of a place. Sanctum Lucican.
Why aren't you there now?
It's an old temple. A lost one. If there's a record of its location, I can't find it.
It's more than we had. I can track this down.
And you'll tell me? Look, I know who else you work with, what they might suggest, but what are you going to do?
What it takes.
Things are bad, but Docktown needs to see...
What? Venatori overrunning their home? Taking away who and what we love?
They see you, Nev.
Is that all? We're running out of choices, Rana. We need to take the ones left.
Brom's light. Thanks.
Sure.
How come the ones I lit didn't just look like that? Keep a light on for Brom, who tried to help, if that matters. Alright, let's go meet up with the Inquisitor. My YN Inquisitor, young boy Inquisitor. Where's it at?
Didn't Bez disappear? Heard someone talking outside the silver.
I'll shit up the whatchamacallit too. Do I go past it? The supper level. We'll stick on this though. I'll fast travel to it after. The Black Emporium. So Nev is on her she's on her by any means necessary, right?
I really got nothing for you.
Alright, cool.
Seriously, do I know you from somewhere?
No. You know, it's not like I'm out here saving the world or anything.
You don't sleep much, do you?
This dead.
More than you, but little enough. Still looking over everything on Aelia.
If you need fresh eyes, I'm awake anyway.
Maybe, if you don't mind the company. It comes with wisps.
Wisps are nothing. Besides, you're better company than spite.
Really? Rumor has it I'm a pain in the ass. But that's if you ask Tarquin.
Look at the two of them. They're so cute.
What's it like in Ravane?
That's not love. Meet with the Inquisitor. A quest to turn to the Cobble Swan leads to learning more about Solas's relationship with the Inquisition. The Brady Bunch reunion.
These meetings can't be good for business.
Yeah, right. Gotta shut down
I'm
the whole
here,
damn bar.
Inquisitor. It isn't just Inquisitor, is it? You were someone before that.
Clan Llewellyn. We try to be no one you've heard of. Morrigan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me what Solus did at Elginan's ritual.
Sounds like you already know.
I need to hear it from you.
We were up against an archdemon and he reached out to help. Seemingly.
You're not sure about his motives?
Could be genuine. Could be self-interest. He'd have been screwed too if we didn't make it.
He's never clear, but he's always thinking about where it ends. How many of his names do you know? God of Lies, Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel? They're titles he earned from enemies, followers, and fractured history. I once called him by another name. Friend.
Some friend.
Do you always agree with your friends?
We're pretty aligned on whether or not to destroy the world, if that's what you mean.
I will never excuse what he's done. He's killed people I held dear. You know this too.
But
he became those names when he fought gods. And regret for his world turned into destroying ours. Sound familiar?
I really enjoy this conversation. First of all, having your two main characters actually speak and interact with one another. You know, if only we got something like this in Dragon Age 2. A goddamn warden that ain't been seen in fucking near 20 damn years. I don't know. But like, yeah, but like it was cool when Hawk and the Inquisitor spoke in Inquisition. This is cool too. But it's also cool in like the two different perspectives of knowing Solas. Clearly the Inquisitor knew them when they didn't know that they were Fen'Harel. They thought that they were just Solas, a rogue elf helping them, you know, with weird connections to the Fade. And, you know, they became friends and garnered respect for one another. And then you got Rook here, who knows him as Fen'Harel, the trickster god, whose entire thing right now is to repair his world, but in turn it destroys ours. So it's kind of like, you know, this innate distrust between the two, but it's kind of forced to work together. So I like the two perspectives of, and their two separate viewing points of Solas, especially when, you know, it's happening with me as the player playing, and I'm very much aware and experienced in both of their viewpoints at this point so far.
You're making us sound like Solus. That's uncomfortable.
We're not like our enemy. They're making us do this.
Simple as one of Varric's morals. Don't become what you hate.
Or trapped by what we've lost. Also one of his. Tell me about the team you've built.
Are they a concern, or...?
You're handling things. This part, what you have now. I just miss the banter about friends.
Damn, man. Where Cassandra at? That's the one we missing. We got Morgan. We got Isabella. Tasha's here, but I thought, damn, that was it.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
To act as one. Damn, that was it. I thought there was more. Return to the lighthouse. Here we go, talk. Now that the team knows the God's next ritual is taking place on Tearstone Island, they must craft a plan to stop Elganon and Gillenane for good. Yeah, this continues to sound like endgame shit, but I still have a lot to do with everybody. We got all this shit too. Oh yeah. The station defies up the team must find a way to defeat. Okay, the fall was a blow. So the leaders that found their chance to strike back with the help of the Great Warnings, blah blah blah. Turn into the Veilguard, the team discovered the gods intended to sacrifice his. But a clue with any plan next, they needed a ritual to prepare a dagger, right? So that's where this is going. Use your new blight. Elganon again, they thought to use it to fashion a new empire and fix a broken world, but it'll only create a blighted nightmare. It was imperative that the team learn where the gods' ritual would take place. Okay, how much? Where we at on time? Let me see real quick. Let me figure out where we at on time. Get out of here, the Norton, you son of a bitch. We're an hour and 4 minutes in. Let's go to the lighthouse. I'll save it just in case I fuck up on some quests again. misses. Let me save real quick. Just in case, just in case. Bro, we are almost 60 hours into this game. That's crazy. I remember when the day the game first came out, there was a YouTube channel that I think it's MK Ice and Fire. Is that the name? They post up a bunch of like full game walkthroughs. It's like movies and parts and shit. And they posted this up, and the entire video was only like 17 hours long. And I remember everybody complaining the fact that the game was only 17 hours. I'm like, bro, they did nothing but play the damn main quest line. That's why it's only 17 hours. Rook, we've gotten wind of what Governor Evinci plans for Treviso. It's not good. Come to the Diamond District. Come find us in the Diamond. That was quick. For time to kill. Alright, anybody gotta talk before we talk? Everybody gotta talk. Everybody wanna talk. Well, that's good, because we need to, I feel like we gotta start progressing everybody's stuff here. I only got 2 people's stuff done. And like I said, I feel like we're getting to the end game. So we kinda gotta speed up these quest lines, people.
I got word from a Ravani seer. She found a spirit who could translate the tablet. I'm supposed to meet her on the beach.
You need company?
Maybe. Yeah. Just let me know when you're free.
Words of fire. Oh yeah, I was saying before, Cassandra in here. I'm disappointed because we got Morgan, we got Isabella, so we got my past 2 romances here, but no Cassandra. And then clearly, you know, Hardy. And clearly, you know, my eyes was on Tosh, but I fucked that up. So, you know, obviously my romance in this game is here. But damn, no Cassandra. I'm disappointed.
I don't like the look of this.
What's the point of choosing the romance option then?
All of it. There's no there.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Mountains or something.
Good, you're here.
What happened?
Ready to rest?
A note from Viago.
Ilario's making his move.
A big one. He's hosting all the talents of the crows at Katarina's villa.
Why does this sound familiar?
Guess I wasn't invited.
You'll have to settle for crashing the party.
Settle? That's just the beginning.
We have to do this carefully. Ilario has to be expecting us.
You think he knows that we know about him and Elganon?
He wouldn't be avoiding us otherwise. Be ready for a trap.
I always am.
Sweet. So we got a little reconnaissance thing. Murder of crows. Nice. Oh shit. Oh yeah, Dabber, you out here.
Rook, I've compiled the last reports from an informant. You remember our talk with Rana? She had a lead on Alia's location. A place called Sanctum Lucican.
Yeah,
I lost to Vinta Temple, right?
Talk.
Does this mean you found it?
I'm pretty damn sure.
Alia can't hide anymore.
Maybe, but getting to her won't be easy.
So where is this place?
The Minratha's Catacombs, an underground temple to the god of night. It was sealed off and forgotten under a derelict building outside the Thread Market. I've had an eye on the catacombs. Alias haunted them before, but they span the city, endless twists, hidden passages.
The catacombs.
It's too much to sweep alone. Thanks to Rana's information, I was able to drop the right hints, ask the right questions. Now we've got a sanctum.
Are you ready?
Not much of a choice. Docktown's on edge. People are missing. The Threads are putting up a fight against Alia's followers, but they can't last forever. Alia's a powerful blood mage now. If I let her finish the ritual, no more chances.
So, what's our next move?
Meet at the Swan, put the last pieces in place after that. We'll see.
All right, nice. Feels like we're finally moving ahead. I feel like hers and Lucican's, god damn it, because I heard the name like 5 times so far. I feel like her and Lucanus's is probably about the end for both of theirs in this venture. And Emmerich's ready too, because his is kind of lacking behind too. I think it's just, well, Davron's ready to meet, so he has some. So we got a little, so I think next time we'll at least have one for everybody, besides, of course, Tosh and Hardings, because theirs are done. But they both have an outing, though, so they both have something.
Mana, hello. I assume Vorgoth's not far.
We have her, Rook. We have her. We know exactly what she's planning.
The professor asked us to research the artifact that came into the possession of Johanna Hesenkos.
She carries a gloaming lantern.
There he is.
That bad as it sounds?
They were fashioned in ages past by unscrupulous necromancers. The lanterns steal and concentrate life.
Johanna could use it to leech life from hundreds at a time. An endless source of power.
It's dangerous and dumb.
Sounds overcomplicated and like it could blow up in her face.
Oh, there's nothing Johanna will not risk for her ambitions. But we found her.
She has returned to Blackthorn Manor.
I'm drinking some Theraflu tonight.
Hesenkos intends to hold a soiree.
That can't be her whole plan.
No, but I propose a small group infiltrate Johanna's lair while she's distracted and destroy her lantern.
Let's do it.
Vorgoth and I must return to the necropolis.
Hunt well.
If only we could make Johanna see reason.
You tried before. She seems stubborn.
Perhaps that's why she attained immortality, while I quake on the threshold.
Where the fuck did they go?
If I make my own bid for lichdom.
Are they like cloak and dagger?
No use pretending this hasn't stirred up that old dread of my own mortality.
We could also be having a normal reaction to facing danger every other day.
No, it shouldn't be this crushing, this prevalent. No. Johanna was never beset by these sort of fears.
Little fear's healthy. You'll feel better once we crash her lair and destroy that lantern. Promise.
Some of the lighting makes my hair look super fucking weird. I have to sacrifice the souls. I think we legitimately have a quest for everybody at this point. Balara, Davron, Emmerich, Harding, Lucanus, Nev, Tosh. Yeah, we have a quest for everybody at this point. That's crazy. So we know Tosh and Hardings are done. Both of these are just outings. Nev is a quest. This seems like it's her final quest. This seems like it's Lucanus's final quest. To find Hesenkos' lantern. This could be it. Profane and Lost. This could also possibly be Davron's final quest. I feel like this might actually be everybody's like final quest. Because let me see. Okay, let's play this. Okay, completed. Story. I don't think I have everybody's. Okay, who's done? Who's just done? Harding. Okay, Harding. Okay. Hardest done. That was a quest. That was an outing. Okay, that's when we first went out, practiced with our stone powers. Yeah, I remember that. That's when we went to the underground and dealt with that. And then there was that one. And there was one more outing as well. But that outing was an outing or a conversation. But that was the romance one. That was the romance lock-in one. So that's an outing and 2 quests. Oh, I missed that one. That's one thing I gotta remember when I play this again for my perfect one. I gotta explore as much of Docktown and Treviso before we pick up Davrin to clear a lot of those out. Because my stuff has fallen, the world has moved forward, and this quest has expired. There's no more time to... When the fuck did I get this? I need to look at my old footage. I do not remember even getting this quest. Did I get it in a very short time before the White Sub mission happened? I'm telling you, I do not remember getting this. This is that mission I was like, bro, I feel like we skipped a step or two here. This is one I know about this. And this is the one where they got fucked up. So let me see. Okay, that's an outing. That's a conversation. That was the romance lock-in. And then the quest. And the quest. So there's at least 2 quests and an outing, it seems like, is the norm. So quest, outing, and another quest. So that might be done. An outing, an outing. Then the quest. I'm trying to see if it's just like at least everybody has like the same amount to kind of learn how much we got. I guess we'll figure it out though. I guess we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna have a full episode just dedicated to finishing everybody's quest lines, everybody's personal quest line. But not today. Not the next one either. Probably not the one after that, because we're gonna finish up these faction quests in the next episode or 2. Depending on how long it takes. Anywho, let's gather up the party and finish this off. Actually, I'm gonna save one more time so I don't have to have all those conversations again. Let's gather the team.
Tearstone Island. That's where Elganon and Gillenane will perform their ritual.
With an eclipse, those two can finish their dagger, then tear open the Fade. After that, we've witnessed the horrors Gillenane creates with even a trickle of the Blight. What happens with a flood?
Next eclipse is a month away. That's not a lot of time.
Getting past the on-time Navy won't be easy. They'll be on high alert.
We'd need our own fleet to get past them, which we don't have.
Don't Isabella got ships?
We're facing immortals. We're fighting gods. Doesn't get any tougher than this. The harder it is, the more it's worth doing. That said,
that's what I tell
we
all
can
the
make it
ladies.
easier on ourselves.
So, what's the plan?
A single boat can sneak past the blockade.
shit.
We just need to find something that floats.
The Antam fleet may not spot us, but the gods see much farther.
Worse, they know about us specifically. They'll be waiting.
So give them too much to handle.
Let's make sure there's too many distractions for them to spot us.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Harding, reach out to our allies. Wardens, veil jumpers, all of them. Tell them to be ready to start swinging. We start enough fires, make some noise, and the gods will look everywhere for us. Except at their front door.
You've helped our allies, Rook. They're ready to return the favor.
That takes care of the approach. But what about when we get there? We'll have 2 gods waiting. Who knows how many Antam? We'll need to be at our best. Question is, we there yet?
There's still much we could do to prepare, but we may all yet survive the day.
I'll send off messages to our allies. They'll be ready.
We need everyone. Morgan did say she helped. Well, no, she gave us a little dagger thing. The Lethal spirit. Yeah, what about everybody else?
For something
more
like
watch.
this, we'll need
Fucking
everyone we
Lords
know.
of Fortune.
Would Morrigan help? Could Morrigan help?
The world's ending. That's when Morrigan does her best work.
Great. Tell Morrigan the plan. See if the Inquisitor's willing to help us. I know he's busy leading the fight in the south, but he knows this blight won't end until the gods are dead. We're not ready, but we can be. Weeks until the next eclipse gives us time. Let's use it wisely.
Agreed.
Get some rest, then we'll take care of outstanding business.
Big stretch. Okay, this definitely does feel like endgame shit. Like, hey, once you get to this, it's all we moving forward. It's all done after that. Holy shit. We only have a few episodes of this game left, y'all. That's crazy. So, okay, when plans align, meet Morgan at the Cabo Swan. Oh shit, it says it right there. Starting this quest will lead to the end of the main story. Holy shit. We are there. We are fucking there, boys. Boys and gals, theys and thems, we are there. Alright, so yeah, so clearly with this being the end game, we got a lot of shit we gotta wrap up. Like I said, first and foremost, we're going to finish up our factions and region stuff. So we gotta hit up the Hallsberg Wetland. This might take a couple episodes, honestly. But I might make them some pretty lengthy episodes, honestly. So we can wrap these up. Not spend too long doing all of them, but we're gonna wrap these up. So we'll do this, because this has been in there for a minute. But we'll head up to the Hallsberg Wetlands, Treviso, all that stuff. We'll wrap up all this shit. Ravenny Coast. I think it did say Docktown and Treviso have some side quests ready for us. So we can do that. Also, there's some new side quests here in Ravenny Coast as well. Probably because we opened up the rest of the level with the with Tasha's mission, that fucking cave. Well, it's pretty good. Actually, they have something somewhere. They have something here. Yeah, haunting. Something's coming. And then he has profane and lost. There's stuff here in Docktown where plans align, but of course we aren't gonna go to Docktown. We're gonna do some side quests there. We're gonna finish that up. I think the Veil Jumpers are about. This looks pretty good, but she has her mission there. I don't like that. It's just that there and nothing else. But yeah, so that is the plan. But of course, for right now, let's finish things off with our Codex entries. Suggestions: lighthouse improvement. On the back of a crudely drawn picture of the lighthouse is Valar's handwriting. Some kind of motivating force. Could we make the lighthouse move through the Fae? Look into Canary Dreadnoughts. Ask Tosh about how they move. Archon's Palace Cannon. V. Important. Fade is V. Oh, shit. So that's V or 5? Oh, no, in a V pattern. Okay. I'm like, oh, she called me V. Still thinking I'm playing Cyberpunk and shit. Fate is full of dangerous creatures. If one of them gets close, overcharged using ambient magical energy barrier. See above. Also, lots of debris still floating around a lighthouse. Could end up hitting someone's room, send them floating off into the fade. Inverse illusion effect. Instead of moving small objects through mirror, use mirror to move lighthouse through itself. V. What the hell's V mean? Varric? I don't know. Dreams not changing nature of reality. Lighthouse is somehow protected from effects. Above. If effect were disabled or dampened, could we use dreams to create things? Investigate. Addendum written in Emmerich's cover hands. My dear Balara, I believe we have spoken several times on the wisdom of turning the lighthouse into something different from its current purpose. While I doubt neither your knowledge nor your enthusiasm, as we have mentioned previously, the lighthouse provides us with a secret base from which to fight. It is not intended to be some sort of vessel of war. Let us end this line of inquiry with Emmerich. Balar, dear Professor, it was purely academic, I promise. Also, do not look under the Illuvian platform. I cannot stress this enough. Valara trying to get the lighthouse war ready. All right, Morn Watch. Failed lynchdom. I can't stop imagining Johanna's attempt at lynchdom. The incantations, the preparations, the final blow, then to accomplish nearly everything, all alone, yet still fail. How she'll chafe at her inability to learn new magic. Is fixing this part of whatever she's planning? What would have happened if we'd stayed friends? Would I have supported Joanna's renegade bid for immortality outside our oaths? Even joined her? In the deep hours of the night, I fear my answers. From Emmeric's diary. On death. I never thought I could teach Emmerich anything about magic, but the other day he got really excited when I told him about Avar spirits I saw in the Frostback Basin. You remember me writing about that. He did know that Avars believe in reincarnation. The Moonwatch likes learning different death customs. It made me ask him what the Watchers think after what happens after you die. He got all pensive and kind of sad, and said not. He said not even they know for sure. That must be so frustrating for that to be your whole life story and not even know. I'm going to try to cheer him up with a hike. Hikes always make me feel better. A letter from a letter by Harding to her mom. Reincarnated. Okay, let's see what else we got. Antivan Crows. A banner of House Deactus. The Deactus House banner is created with the finest weave and is impeccably maintained, but proudly shows its age. Let there never be doubt. Our home is the nation we built and build. Our rivalries are settled first and then forgiven. We live by principle and lead by example. Our kin are equal in blood or by bond declared. We stood at the start and will stand to the end. We are House Deaticus, and we are Antivan Crows. That's it for that. What's this, miscellaneous? Yeah. Let's see. Notes from the Inquisition. My love. What the fuck? My love, we are no strangers to duty or the separation it demands of us. You head for Teventer, and though I want to go with you, there is work we both must do. I will not falter in the tasks that wait before me, and I pray my actions, in whatever measure they can, will keep you safe. Is this from Cassandra or to Cassandra? The others see only confidence in my resolve, but you have always known more than mere appearances. Oh my God, this is from Cassandra. I confess to you and you alone that I am afraid. I'm afraid of what may happen, that Thetis will face such turmoil as he did before. I know not what awaits us, yet even in the face of uncertainty, there are two things I cannot doubt and never will. The first is that our paths are never separated long. Oh, she's a big old sweetheart. That I will find you at my side when I need you, as you will find me at yours. I will play my part and in this follow as soon as I can. The second thing I never doubt is you. Oh, whatever lies before you, trust yourself. Trust your heart as I trust it. I will not lead you. It will not lead you astray. Yours, Cassandra. Oh, I knew it. I was like, nigga, is this from Cassandra or to Cassandra? Man, why she ain't pop up, man? Is this why you picked the romance option, just to get a damn letter? I'm saying that, but I'm gonna look into YouTube videos to see the letters from every other romance option, though. All right, mementos. Where are mementos? That's the OG muscle mommy. The Writ of Antivan Will, a reproduction of the contract drafted by Harris Grand Edidante. The document that brokered the bond between King and Crow secured the nation of Antiva against the reach of empire. Damn, is that it? Oh no, here we go. Organ jar for the Navarin who wants to take it all with them. A jar for storing the heart, stomach, brain, or any other cherished tissues. Gross. All right, that's it. All right. Oh wait, we got a missive too. Message from the front, the coming storm. Message from the front. It says the same thing. Rook, thank you for meeting with me again. There are precious few in this world who understand the particular burdens people like us carry. And while I don't imagine either of us begrudge our responsibilities, sometimes just knowing that someone else understands can lift the weight. Much as you hold your own people together through what must often seem like sheer force or will, so too must I keep the fragile alliance of the South alive. Even though I was gone for only a brief sojourn to speak to you, I returned to no small amount of chaos that I needed to spend time repairing. In my last letter, I said that it felt like the calm before the storm, and it still does. The blight continues to creep forward, slowly but inexorably. But we've seen very little of the Darkspawn, even as the corruption claims more and more of the lands. We've had more success to the west, where we've won several battles against the Venatori, and to the north, little trace remains of the Iron dreadnoughts at the mouth of the waking sea. Still, the storm is building. We can all feel it. There's tension in the air, and before we know it, the winds will howl and the thunder roll. Until then, we wait. We ready ourselves, and when the time comes, we will stand firm against the gathering darkness. Yours, the Inquisitor. Drums of War. Events move with tremendous speed, much that we thought certain has turned out to be only wishful thinking, and every day we find ourselves pushed to our limits. The Darkspawn until now, little more than a trickle, have become a flood, and we've been forced to abandon villages and settlements all across the southern Freeland. Wait, what's first? This or this one? Because I said, oh, we're not getting Darkspawn. Now it's like, oh, we got Darkspawn coming in waves. What the hell? We have retaken Skyhold from the demons that infested it. What the fuck? And they took my damn castle? And there we've brought refugees from this onslaught. How fitting that the fortress that housed my people when we waged war against Corypheus should serve to once again protect the innocent from would-be gods. Yet I fear even Skyhold won't be sufficient. Already the Darkspawn have claimed Redcliffe and the shores of Lake Callahan arrived there. Is this old? No, because it was glowing. This is new. Okay. Where were we? And the shores of Lake Callahan riot with the blight's corruption. Our land sickens and dies, and I fear that whoever among Ferelda's people live through the relentless assault will starve to death instead. It's a cruel fate for those who have already been through so much. Skyhold stands firm as the rock of the mountains themselves, but stone provides little sustenance. The Chasen and the Avar hunt to bring food, but even they return empty-handed more often than not. But hope remains. There's been no sign of the Iron in the waking sea, and reports from Orlais suggest the Venatori might have fought it to a standstill. The Free Marchers have unified under a single banner, and even now march south to aid us in our struggle. I can't say with confidence that we'll win this war, but we will make the gods pay in blood for every inch of the ground. The people of Thedas have not yet fallen, and I hope they never will. The Inquisitor. Oh yeah, so things are bad down there. Things are not going well in the south. All right, let's get rid of all this shit. Can we mark? Can we get a button to mark all of this is red? Shit. Thought it should always be in here. All right. You know, I'm just doing shit. Do we got some skill points to spend before we get out of here? Have you not had a trinket this whole time? Jesus, dude. We are like damn near done. And everybody's at 8 to a 7. So that's good. Outgoing peer, allied assassin, detective for hire. So we're on good terms with everybody. It'll be better once we finish everybody's quest lines. I got 1 point. We ain't going to worry too much about that. But anywho, that is it for me here today. Thank you all so much for watching. Guys, we are getting closer and closer to the end. Well, we just found out the next main quest is a point of no return. So we've got a lot of stuff to clean up before we start it. We got the ending to all of our companion quests. I think everybody has an ending, and then everybody has like, it seems like everybody's going to have like 1 or 2 small outings after it, because both Harding and Tosh had one. So we may do everybody's main quest and then wait until they give us their little outing quest, and then we'll handle all those at once. Then we'll jump into the final quest. But guys, we're almost to the end. Can you believe it? So that's all for me here today. Make sure you like if you like the video, subscribe if you feel so inclined and like what I'm doing out here on the channel. Check out the rest of our Dragon Age the Veilguard playthrough. Like I said, it's about almost 40 episodes long. Cyberpunk 2077. Go check out, now that we're getting to the end, go catch up on our Dragon Age Origins walkthrough, because once we finish with Veilguard, we're jumping back to Origins to finish that off with the Awakening expansion and then Witch Hunt. So make sure you watch that to watch the main story to see how we all start, because of course we're going to go back and then we'll do 2 and Inquisition yet again, and then you can watch this to connect it all in one very lengthy movie. So yeah, but check out all that. Check out our news drops. Check out all the other stuff, good stuff I got on the channel. Check out the podcast for like 4 years of podcast episodes, all backed up, all found over there. Sorry everybody, thank you all so much for watching. I very much do appreciate it. Always remember to stay watching, to stay playing, to stay awesome, and most importantly, to stay safe out there. All right everybody, until next time, I will see you all later. Goodbye.